That was an exciting curry-flavored adventure we had today. In the end, all of the onigiri was eaten by the principal, so I had to make do without lunch. Skipping lunch. I never knew the afternoon could be so long and painful. A feeling other than drowsiness made me space out.
大丈夫かな、圭一君。だからレナのカレー食べなよって言ったのに。
As if I could eat this curry with enough salt in it to make my blood pressure rise, just by looking at it. Is what I said as I initially refused. I could only regret it. The hunger, the stomachache.
まあまあ、よくしのいだよ。あの絶対的な状況下から。つくづくケイちゃんは追い詰められてからが強いね。
今はどんな褒め言葉もいらん。飯をくれ。
うちに帰れば何かあるんでしょ？
うちってお菓子とかの買い置きはないんだよ。
Oops.
カップ麺も今
No,
は
no cup noodle.
我慢して待ってれば今日のお夕食はきっと美味しいよ。
I had absolutely no interest, or no intention of laughing along, even.
じゃあ私はこの辺で。また今日もバイトでね。慣れない職種はしんどいよ。
Is that right, Shion? Ah, that job at Angel Mort Family Restaurant, huh? That uniform was somewhat stimulating. How?
やっぱウェイトレスさんってハードワークなんだな。
Hard work. No.
みーちゃんってウェイトレスさんやってるの？本当に本当に？どこのお店かな？
How?
違う。私はそう先日のおもちゃ屋さんの店番なの。ウェイトレスさんはシオンで。
Ah, my bad. I completely forgot that was how it ended up being.
ごめん。あまりにもよく似てるから間違えた。
圭一君、シオンって誰かな？
Rina asked the obvious question.
あ、ミオンの双子の妹なんだよ。性格は違うけど外見は瓜二つなんだ。
そう外見は似てるけど中身は大違いなんだよ。私は優しくて思慮深いけどシオンは冷めてておっかない性格なんだよね。
多分生まれた時にミオンの女の子らしい部分は全部シオンに行っちゃったんだと思う。ミオンと違って実にはにかんだ笑顔の似合う可愛い女の子なんだ。
Rina interjected as her eyes darted back and forth from our exchange.
そうなの？レナ会ったことないの？みーちゃん、妹がいるなんて話してくれたことあったっけ？
Shion's existence was already being exposed as a cover-up. I couldn't help Mion out here. I could only have her in the charade.
レナには紹介したことなかったかな。私の双子の妹でシオンって言うんだよ。
知らないよ。聞いてないよ。みーちゃん家に行っても会ったことないよ。
ほら知ってるでしょ。バッチャと住んでるのは私だけだから。シオンは沖宮の実家に住んでるの。あんまり仲が良くないからこっちには来ないんだけどね。
Rina's face indicated she wasn't sure if she was convinced. She was usually a bit of an airhead, but she was unusually sharp when it came to these kinds of things.
まあ嘘じゃないんだ。信じてやってくれ。
As she said, "Yeah, I believe you," a smile suddenly blossomed on Rina's face.
レナもいつか会ってみたいな。今度レナもお顔を見に行ってみるね。どこのお店で働いてるのかな？
その。
Ah, she's getting more tangled in her little web. I could tell that Mion was getting increasingly frantic. I wanted to help her out, but it was hard for an outsider to butt in on family issues.
ごめん、バイトもう急がないと。じゃあね、レナにケイちゃん、また明日。
Unilaterally ending the conversation, Mion headed home. No matter how you looked at it, she was running away. We'll just label this one as an emergency escape.
みーちゃんなんだか可愛かった。なんでかな。
Rina giggled in amusement. I wonder when dinner is. Would lying down be the best way to conserve energy? I sprawled in the entryway without even taking off my shoes. I can just imagine Mom's gonna be like, Keiichi, dinner tonight is curry! As I was losing the last vestiges of my consciousness, the doorbell rang. It seemed I had a guest.
はい、どうぞ。
Open up, Keiichi. It's your best friend.
開いてますよ。
I directed my listless voice at the door. It's open, just pop the chain lock.
どうもこんにちは。って、ケイちゃん、何やってんですか？
I could ask you the same thing, Mion. It seemed that my guest was Mion, or rather, Shion. She seemed shocked when she saw me sprawled out in the entryway.
シオンか。
Wait, why are you here, actually? Did my father pay you money? I don't know about that.
どうして？
I thought that Shion's existence was an illusion that was limited to when Mion was at the restaurant. That's why I never even considered that Shion would appear here.
お姉に聞きましたよ。今日のお昼、部活で大変なことがあって、ご飯食べられなかったんですよね。
ああ、大変だったぞ。聡子に鍋を倒され、ご飯はお前に盗まれて。
だから私、シオン。
She grew red and began to mope. That's right, she was the younger twin right now.
すまん。それでなんだよ。空腹の俺のために差し入れでも持ってきてくれたのか？
ありゃ、図星を疲れちゃってなんだかがっかりですけど。
Now we're back to slightly weirder art. Or not weirder, but just like different. I should say, I'm gonna pull it up really quick. Somebody ended up linking me the marshmallow Shion, as I called it. Let me pull it up really quick. Alright, so I actually got two links. Lucas actually gave me one of them, but I thought I approved his comment, because whenever somebody comments with a link, it always asks me if I want to approve it. I thought I approved it, I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I do have another one here that someone else linked of the different Shions. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can just get a good look at it. So this is the second one here is the one we're using, I believe. The background's a little bit different, but that's the character model. The first one's the marshmallow one. She does actually seem to keep a lot of her assets, but her hands are nice and marshmallowy again. And then the two right ones, I believe, are the older style, but not yet marshmallowy ones. I lose track of all these. Like, there's PS3 ones, and there's PC ones, and then there's, like, original ones. And I believe I'm using the PS3 ones right now. Anyway. Just wanted to bring that up since this came up now. With a disappointed smile, Shion held out the small bento box she had hidden behind her back.
本当に差し入れなのかよ。サンキュー。
お姉が学校に持って行ったハンバーグの残りがあったんで、ちょっと持ってきました。
I thought you guys didn't live together.
お夕飯前だとは思いますけど、いかがかなって思いまして。迷惑でしたか？
迷惑なんてめっそうもない。すげえ嬉しいよ。本当に食っていいのか？
Does it have a needle in it? Sneaking a look inside the box, To say that she just put some of the leftovers inside would have been a lie. There was an elegant meal stuffed inside.
本当にいいのか?
So you were surprised that he was here, and yet you brought him food? Okay.
これタバスコとかがいっぱい入ってるとかそういう冗談じゃないのかよ。
もうお姉じゃないんですから、私そんなことしませんよ。別に嫌なら無理しなくても、帰って自分で食べちゃいますから。
Saying that, she pouted cutely and made a motion as if to snatch the box back. There were some times that made me doubt that she was the same person as Mion, and this was undoubtedly one of those moments.
全然嫌じゃないです。感謝の心を忘れずに噛み締めたいと思います。
そんな鼻水垂らされて感謝されるほどのことじゃ。
Maybe this whole, all of these events with him, imagining Mion as Shion, or Shion as Mion, and all this stuff we've had happen is Keiichi lying delirious on the floor after clawing his own throat out. Maybe it's like the light flashing before his eyes. This is what he wanted all along, was a nicer Mion who brought him food. And he's just delirious and about to die. Shion, who had thought that I might not take the bento, looked down happily.
何もないけど上がってくか。お茶くらいなら出せるかも。
ごめんなさい。またの機会にします。私バイトに行く途中ですから。
And you're all the way out here? That's right. She did say that before.
お弁当箱は適当に水洗いして、明日お姉にでも返しといてくださいね。
当然だぜ。こんなうまそうなのを食わせてもらったらそれぐらい礼儀だろう。
じゃあ私はこれで。あと最後に。
Shion grew red again as she looked down once more.
お姉がカレーの
Whoa!
黙ってケイちゃんのご飯食っちゃいましたよ
Art
ね。
style change, please. Let's see what happens if I tell it to go to original. No, there's just no PS3 sprite for this one. Okay. For this, I guess, expression.
悪ふざけが過ぎるとお姉、ついやりすぎちゃうんで
That's
す。
a little weird.
決して悪気があったわけじゃ。
おいおい。別に俺はあんなのなんとも思っちゃいないぜ。
I'm joking about the whole him lying on the floor delirious after he claws out his throat thing, but it does kind of... It seems like she knows too much while supposedly not, living in the same home. There's definitely something odd going on here, even with Keiichi, being like, oh yeah, I forgot. They're pretending to not be the same person. Like that, Kind of interested to see where that goes.
部活の上でのことは恨みっこなしだからな。毎回スリリングに楽しませてもらってるのをこっちが感謝したいぐらいだぜ。そうミオンに伝えてくれるか。
はい。
Ah, yes, I have regained my form.
それお姉きっと喜ぶと思います。ではこの辺で。
Shion smiled brightly. After bowing deeply, she left as she looked at her watch.
嬉しいけどこれ本当に大丈
Make
夫な
sure
の
to set that chain, don't want her to get back in. I looked at the bento box that she left behind. A faint warmth spread throughout the palm of my hand. If it were Mion, I could see hot sauce, mustard, maybe even a needle being mixed inside. But really, I don't think she'd go far as putting a needle in there, am I right? I opened the box once again and hesitantly tasted a bit. I took a bite. And another. There was no funny business. There was no danger at all, for it was delicious. That's right. Deliciousness cannot be had at the same time as danger. That was Shion, not Mion. So there shouldn't have been anything to worry about. I rushed back to my room, eating as I gave my thanks. It was so delicious that my stomach could cry.
シオンいやミオン 俺が空腹で死にそうって言ってたのを聞いて大急ぎで持ってきてくれたのか。
It was delicious to the last bite. By the way, nothing strange had been mixed in. I was a bit embarrassed at myself for being so skeptical. Oh, so here's another idea that just came to mind, right? Piggybacking off of one of my theories from the original, that Keiichi is mentally unsound in some way or another. Maybe not, like, entirely insane, but, you know, he's got, like, coping mechanisms he's going through. Like, let's say, you know, like I said in the original, the idea that maybe he's coping with these characters and he's making them evil even though they're not evil and they're not bad and all that, you know, all that stuff. Maybe he's coping with this character that he doesn't recognize as Mion because she's too nice and making her into a new character. But it does seem like Keiichi can still see that it's the same character and that it's not two characters, but he's like, oh yeah, they're pretending to be two characters. That's like his mind pretending. I don't know. It's a slightly far-fetched, but still slightly, possibly in the right direction idea. Something to think about anyway.
おいミオン、これ。
何よケイちゃん。
I thrust the bento box she'd given me yesterday at her face.
昨日差し入れてもらった弁当箱だよ。ごちそうさま。うまかったぜ。
あ、
Mion's face quickly flushed bright red. Hey, now you were the one pretending to be Shion when you gave it to me. Yeah, still going back to the idea that he knows that what he's thinking is wrong, that there's two characters, but that he still has to do it for his mind is, you know, trying to cope with the situation. You're gonna give it away if you get all red like that when you're being Mion. At this rate, she might trip and fall right into her own grave. So I decided to help her out.
あのな、俺昨日腹を空かせてたのさ。シオンがわざわざ家まで来て弁当を差し入れてくれたんだよ。で、これはその弁当箱。ちゃんと洗ってあるからな。
そうなんだ。シオンは気が利く。
Yeah, that's right. That was so transparent. Was Mion always this terrible at lying? Her expression was different than usual, but it looked strangely cute.
どうだった？
ミオンにウリ二つなやつだと思うぞ。だって双子なんだろ。似てて当然だよ。
じゃなくて、
Mion looked kind of bewildered, like she was waiting for a specific answer. When she said impression, maybe she didn't mean Shion, but the bento?
ああ、もちろん。うまかったぜ。
本当に？
俺は食い物の感想には嘘はつかないぞ。俺がうまかったって言ったら誰が食ったってうまい。万人におすすめできる評価だと思っていいぞ。シオンに実に美味しかったって伝えておいてくれ。
シオンにね、伝えておくよ。きっと喜ぶと思うよ。
We're going along with Shion having given it to me, not Mion, aren't we? Yet her laugh, it came from deep down and it sounded really happy. I guess she really can laugh nicely enough that just looking at her makes me feel better too. A sarcastic remark made its way onto my tongue, but I swallowed it back. As Mion went to put the bento box in her bag, she noticed a clattering noise.
ケイちゃん、なんか入ってるよ。あれ？
She opened it? The thing inside was a little embarrassing, so I wish she hadn't opened it here. Panicking, I hid it with my hands.
な、これはだな。うちのお袋がお礼に入れとけって言ったんだ。別に俺のセンスじゃないんだからな。誤解すんなよ。
Baka.
綺麗。
there was a handful of candies neatly wrapped in paper inside the sparkly clean bento box. When I was cleaning the box out yesterday in the sink, Mom came over and interrogated me, and I fessed up as to who had given me the food. Then she told me that something like this called for a display of gratitude. I didn't want to because it was embarrassing, so I argued that it wouldn't be like me to do that.
というわけなんだ。まあ、その。
I was so embarrassed, it felt like fire might shoot out of my face. Mion laughed the whole thing off like she usually did would be fine. But for some reason, she was staring at the candy in the box with fascination.
ありがとう。
俺に言うな。入れたお袋に言ってくれ。それに、ミオンが俺を言う必要なんかないんだぞ。それはシオンにあげるものなんだからな。
あ、うん、そうだよね。うん、シオンに伝えておくね。きっとシオンも嬉しがると思うよ。
Mion, looking a little downtrodden, put the lid back on the box. Seemed like I ended up saying something a little mean at the end.
今日はなんだかみーちゃんほんわかな感じだね。いいことでもあったのかな。風邪でもひいたんではありませんの？お顔が赤いのはきっと微熱のせいでしたよ。ってリカ、なんで私の頭を撫でますの？さとこもきっとそのうちお風邪をひけるようになりますですよ。
Pet pet. Another thing I thought, because see, this scene, compared to the other one, seems almost entirely fabricated. I'm going with the idea currently that he's fabricating the Shion character. But that scene in particular seemed entirely fabricated. Like, it was way too obvious that they were the same person in that scene. Almost like it was a dream or something, right? So, he could be, like I said, he could be, like it could be a coping mechanism for dealing with different aspects of her character, or he could just be entirely fabricating her as a character. And then fabricating, like, all of the reasons that Mion's able to explain her away, if that makes sense. Like, Mion's like, oh yeah, that's my sister, she lives in another town, you know, all this stuff. That's Keiichi inside his head fabricating all this to make sense to himself and to others. And maybe that's not how that scene's going. Or alternatively, the whole scene itself could be fabricated as a big whole, the whole curry thing and everything. I don't know. But I kind of want to lean towards that, because it seems a little too weird for this just to be taken straight at face value. It doesn't seem like all this is, you know, just clean cut and straight. It seems like something's going on in somebody's head, or something. The rules of the game feel like they've changed, more so than they would be to take it at straight value. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We'll obviously learn more as we keep watching, but I hope you guys all enjoy. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Higurashi. I do also want to add, if anyone knows of any good stream spots coming up, any of those good, like, 3-hour sections that I had in the last chapter, let me know ahead of time if you can, because I like to plan for those and actually do a stream at some point. I think that'd be fun. I did particularly enjoy the Umineko stream, so if anyone knows of a good spot as it comes, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.